Back to school is just a few weeks away, and educators in Illinois will have another tool to keep your kids safe. 5 on Your Side's Holden Kerwicki has more on Faith's law and how it could crack down on sexual abuse.
Well, Kelly, I think the key word there is could. As it stands, about 10% of child sexual assault cases occur in schools, and Faith's law is intended to reduce that number, but even the law's namesake says there's still a lot more work that needs to be done. Inside this Mount Vernon office building, Michelle Stolleis Denault is trying to open people's eyes about the prevalence of sexual assault in our schools.
We know it's happening, but I think we don't want to think it could happen to our kids.
Illinois educators are already mandated reporters, but she's been tasked with teaching local teachers to recognize the signs of abuse.
There are so many schools right now that their handbooks still say you have to report to your administrator before you call DCFS, and that's against the law.
Missouri law strictly forbids student-teacher relationships.
Having sex with a student ever should be illegal.
However, for years, Illinois law had a loophole, since the age of consent is 17.
The way that an abuser grooms you is through love and through kindness and through kind of tricking you into thinking that this is an adult consensual relationship.
Faith Colson fought to close that loophole with Faith's law, which not only expanded grooming laws, but requires schools to develop a code of sexual misconduct.
The problem with sexual abuse within a school environment is that there's going to be boundary violations leading up to that in and of themselves are not criminal, but show a pattern of behavior. And the goal is to interrupt that before it leads to contact abuse.
The average teacher abuser is on their third school before they're ever caught.
That's why both Colson and Denault say they'll keep fighting for Faith's law to be expanded.
All students deserve to be protected from sexual predation.
I think stronger penalties would be a great help.
There's no reason not to say teachers should not be able to have sex with students because it's an abuse of authority.
If you or someone you know has been a victim of sexual violence, we encourage you to step forward and share your story with local law enforcement. We're working to get a full list of resources that you can use up on KSDK.com under the As Seen on TV tab. You should be able to find those within the next 30 minutes.